to you. My phone is slipping down again. Wait a minute. Oh, there. I think I'm learning how to do this old tripod. You know, the one that keeps slipping down, which it still slips down. But I know how to stop it from slipping down now. Good morning to you. Good Monday morning to you. Good snowed in morning to you. Do you have icicles this morning? I hope you don't have icicles this morning. I was so covered up last night. I'll tell you, I even had some of my crochet quilts. Now, I don't know if you remember that I had air coming in from the back of my bed. I think it's coming from the window. Like I said, these are, what do you call it, manufactured housing. You know, the kind of house they bring in on a truck and just put them together like a puzzle. And I don't know if it's coming from the floor, you know, it's possible, or it's coming from the window. But wheresoever it was coming from, y'all, I had my cover. Oh, I don't have that in here now. I thought I had brought the cover in here, but I had that in the back of my head, and I couldn't feel it. And then I had my red Sherpa cover on that side of my head, like this, over here, like that. And so nothing. I didn't feel anything coming over here. I was so comfortable. I slept like a baby. I mean, I was logged out, okay? I mean, I didn't wake up until like 6 o'clock this morning. You know, I'm usually up at 3. I did wake up one time. Oh boy, here we go. I woke up one time. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, I'm gonna have to call you back on video.
Okay, bye.
Ah, that was my daughter. At least she's not complaining this morning. Last night she was complaining all the time. But anyway, I was snug down and I slept and I woke up maybe once. I think I woke up once. Or was it twice? If I did wake up twice, it was like once and then went right back to bed, went right back to sleep, woke up, the TV was off. I said, well, let's turn the TV back on. That's all I can remember. I was out. I tell you, I was out like a light. And I got up this morning around 7 o'clock. And it is now 9:30. I've already had breakfast. I got my cup of Joe sitting here on the side so I can get cozy. I already been crocheting this morning. It's laid out there on the table. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. Let me see if I can show you. I got my crochet thread running across the floor here because I had it spread out here on the table. I don't know if you could. Ooh, I don't want to mess up this phone. See, over here, this is the only part I got left to do. And it's coming together. It's a rectangle, y'all. But I thought it was much bigger, but it's not. But by the time I put a border on it, you know, it'll be bigger, probably about 2 more inches bigger. Yeah, and so I'll be through with that probably today because I'm tired of it now. And I'm gonna have yarn left over, which will give me another reason to make another cover because I got more yarn already. But we shall see, y'all. We shall see. I'm quite sure I will have at least probably about 3, if not 3 whole balls. It might be 3 whole balls I have left because this is about 6. No, I'm on my, let's see. I've done 3, and I'm on 3 balls now. I think I probably have 3 left, 3 whole ones left. But nevertheless, let's get away from talking about yarn, y'all. How did you make out yesterday? Did your lights go out? Do you have heat? Or what's going on with you this morning? I know the kids are happy this morning. They ain't got to go to school. They didn't have to get up early so they could play their video games all day today. Go to your room. I know my daughter was having the daughter that just called me. She was having a problem with her, I think it was her furnace or something last night. So I don't know if that's what she called me to tell me about this morning. But I hope she got it resolved today. Something about the filter or something like that. Come to think of it, I need to change my filter to probably to my furnace too. But I got an extra filter in there. But the side of it is broken. I'm wondering if it's still good. So I may have to call the office and tell them to bring me another one. I'm going to check it out, see what it looks like. Because I had it mm, ever since they did my flooring. It's been in my bedroom. That's how I got the, like the corner, where the cardboard on the corner. Well, these are cardboard edgings on there. And so one of them was sort of smashed in. But I think it might be all right. I'm not sure. I got to take another look at it. So, how are y'all doing this morning? And how was your snow day and your snow night? Because it was a snow day and a snow night, I tell you. Yeah, there's a lot of snow out here, y'all. Let me see if I can go to I gotta be careful I don't trip over my yarn. Still got my yarn running from here to there because I'm not finished with the project yet. Let's see. What's going on out here? Look at that. Look at it. There's one guy. He's out there in his car. I see the wipers going. Oh, the city is moving again. I see a truck moving over there. Oh, is that a woman or a man that's cleaning off that car? It must be a woman because she's kind of short. It's a shame I don't know my neighbors. I've seen the car before, but I've never seen the person. See how? Look at my grill. See my grill? Look how high that snow is up to my grill, y'all. That's telling you right there that it's got to be about 2 feet of snow, and then the drifts up there against that fence. That's a snow drift, and it's that drift going up to about 4 feet or 3 feet. It's beautiful, but I can tell you one thing. God says, stop whatever it is you're doing and listen. I'm going to show you, make you listen to me. Hallelujah, I'm in charge. God is still in charge, y'all. Don't forget who's in charge here. It ain't ISIS. Okay? The power just showed you how much power God has right here. He made you stop and take a look at yourself. I guess he said, spend more time at home. Spend time with your family. Stay out of people's business. I'm going to fix it so you can't even go out. Stop that foolishness. Hallelujah this morning. Don't get me preaching up in here. I ain't no preacher, y'all. Anyway, let me get off that, leave that alone. But it's the truth. Part of it is the truth. Yes, it is. I was snowed in by myself, but I wasn't lonely. No, I was not. And I definitely was not hungry because I was eating like a pig. And that butter pecan ice cream is so good, y'all. I hadn't had any for a long, long time. Because the last ice cream that I had been buying was Ben and Jerry's strawberry cheesecake, because I love that too. But butter pecan, I hadn't had it for so long. And it's good. I still got some in the freezer. I ain't eat it all. I've seen times I would have killed that whole half a gallon by now. I got it when? Saturday? Sunday? Oh, yeah. It don't take much to put away a half a gallon of ice cream. Yeah. But I ate well. I didn't cook, though. I had sandwich. Let me get this story. I'm going to get this. Wait a minute. I got to get this up off the floor because I'm a mess. Shoot. I am not prepared for this, y'all. Let me go ahead and get this cover off here because I'm going to keep stepping on it. I ain't crazy about the colors of this quilt. Like I said before, I don't know if I said it before to you, but I know I said it to my granddaughter. She said she liked it. But different strokes for different folks. Ooh. And you know what the weird thing is? I done tore my bedroom up and I'm looking for, I have a gray sweatpants and a gray sweatshirt. I don't see it. I don't know where's that. And I mean, I was looking on the top shelf, looking on the floor, because I got clothes folded up on the shelf. And I ran across this shirt that I hadn't seen for quite some time. But I cannot find that. That's what I was looking for, my sweatpants and my sweatshirt. And I got on my NASDAQ, whatever that car racing thing is. See them pants? Remember those? Things I forget about. But I gotta be comfortable. That's my thing. I gotta be comfortable. I can't be all miserable sitting around the house. Ain't that beautiful? That must be the Alps or the, I don't know what that is. What's that the other thing they call I can't think of it now. Mountains, they're mountains. They go, not the Adirondacks. What's the other one? North Carolina. I don't know, it'll come to me after a while, but that's a beautiful picture. I had a picture similar to that before, and I left it in my house, my other apartment. Yeah. Now this looks like the part of the Grand Canyon. And when my TV starts to act like that, that means it's getting ready to cut off, y'all. Because the TV will go off by itself unless I do something I have to do something to make it so it don't cut off. Yeah. And I was looking at Miss Shirley. Remember Miss Shirley? The boots on the ground little baby. She's about 3 or 4 years old. She used to do the boots on the ground, which I didn't see anything wrong with it. The only thing I see wrong with it when the hoochie coochie part came in there. But I was watching that just before I started to make my video, so I'm going to watch that afterward. But they're saying that, the mother was exploiting her. I mean, did the daddy exploit Michael Jackson? How about Leave It to Beaver and all of them guys? Were they exploited? Or what do they call them? Stage parents? Little Gary Coleman, was he exploited? Well, they say that parents took the money. I don't know how true it is, y'all. I wasn't there. But do we call that being exploited? What's the difference in that and Little Shirley? I don't see anything wrong with Little Shirley. Like I said, as long as it's not a nasty, vibrating, like the hoochie coochie dance, I don't see anything wrong with it. And she's so cute. You know what I mean? Why not? Mm-hmm. But like I said, child stars, some of them have, even Lindsay Lohan, not, is it Lindsay Lohan? Yeah, she was a child star too. Because I remember her playing, what's the name of that? She played two people. Parent Trap. Yeah. She was young and there. And Haley Mills. There's a lot, and Shirley Temple. Let's not forget Shirley Temple. Let's not forget Shirley Temple, y'all. You know how old she was, and I mean she was a star. I take this jacket off. It's getting hot in here because I had my heaters on over here, and that just started. Now I got on 2 sweaters too. This shirt is just about too small for me. But Shirley Temple. Little rascals. Let's think about it now. But everybody want to try to come down on Miss Shirley. There's a problem they got with Miss Shirley. And little daughter on, what's her daughter? Darla on Little Rascals. I think she was such a cute little girl, little Darla. And let's not forget Annette Funicello. Let's not forget a lot of those child stars. I think Spanky as the Little Rascals, I don't know, I think he was the last one living, the last of the, the most popular ones. Yeah, I remember those guys. And even the little girl that was showing off on the What's Love Got to Do with It? Remember the girl that was singing in the church, the one she was playing Tina Turner when she was a little girl? And she was singing her behind off in that church all over everybody. Yeah. How old was she? Well, she might have been about 5 or 6 years old, but still, you don't say that she was exploited. But no, everybody said little Shirley is exploited by her mama. How did these kids get into show business if it wasn't for the parents? And look at Michael Jackson become a millionaire because of his daddy. Yeah, the daddy was strict, and I don't agree with a whole lot of stuff the daddy did, the daddy said. But what does the Bible say? Honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days shall be longer upon the earth that the Lord thy God giveth thee. So y'all out there who honor your mother and father, you all right. You will be blessed. It's the ones that dishonors that have a problem. Yeah. But I didn't come up here to talk about that. As a matter of fact, I wasn't thinking about talking about anything. I washed my dishes this morning. You already know I deserve credit for that one. I had dishes yesterday, but I was crocheting yesterday, and I was talking on the phone, and then I was looking at the snow. I made 2 videos yesterday. I was so excited about the snow, but the the closer to dark it got, the scarer I was getting. Oh my God, is the lights gonna go out? Because the snow was going sideways and blowing and. Oh, and then they had this ice storm. You know, like they say, don't listen to the weather. Don't listen to the weather reports. But I forgot where it was at though. They had like an ice storm, and they actually videotaped the trees snapping. You know how the ice, when the ice attach itself to the trees, and how the trees just break. Whole trees were falling down, y'all. And then they showed the streets, they looked like glass. There was so much ice on it. And they said, this is a storm like we've never seen, in, I don't think, ever, that covers almost half of the country at one time. That's going on now. Yeah, it was something to behold, I tell you. Yeah, and it's still cold. And according to the weatherman, we're going to be cold for another week at least. The chill is still going to be here for another week. But look on the bright side. Spring will be here before you know it. Look how quick January left us. January is almost over. It seemed like only yesterday we had Christmas. Just think about it. And Valentine's Day is coming, for your sweetheart, if you got one. Can I be your Valentine? Will you be my Valentine? Valentine ain't nothing to take all your money like Christmas. But I've been darned that storm. What was the name of that storm that we just had? It was Vernon. What was it? Storm Vernon? I forgot what they named that storm that we just had. But that storm cleaned out the grocery store shelves, y'all. I mean, it wiped them out. I said, I don't think I've ever in my life seen it, but I don't usually be going to the store like that. But the one girl was up there talking about how they had took everything. She said, they took everything. And it's true. All the water was gone, milk was gone, the eggs, all that was gone. I mean, just completely, look like they just did a clean sweep. I'm in here. And then I think it was my daughter. Yeah, it was my daughter said that Stop and Shop was open last night until 9 o'clock. I'm surprised they had anything to sell. Well, she lives in a different city. So the Stop and Shop over her way was open till 9 o'clock. But I said to myself, what else is left? It's nothing. Because even my son, when he went to the store on Saturday, and I don't even buy, not normally I don't buy Poland Springs anymore. But he said these are the little bottles like this. They didn't even have, the big bottles that I usually get. I think they're 16 ounce or something or other ounce, maybe 20 ounces. I don't know. But anyway, so he got me 2 of those. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I knew that was coming. I don't think another one is coming. I don't know if that came from dust down there from the bottles or something, because I just bent down to pick up the bottles and to show you what. But anyway, he says all those will gone. See, but I had went to the store before that, before everything was gone. Sounds like I hear plows outside of my, I'm like on a main street, and I thought I hear some plows out there. Like my street would get plowed before the side streets. Not the sidewalk now, the street, the high paved street where the cars go. They would get shaved. They would get shaved. They would get what do you call it? The snow drag or whatever would come down there first because it's considered like a main street more so than the cross street. And I'm connected to another main street. So, those are the main things that they get first, and then they do the side streets. But then there's a lot of cars parked on the street, so they're not going to be able to do them. I don't know how to make it live on this phone. I'm on the phone, y'all, and I don't know how to make a live chat on the phone. I know how to do it on my computer, but on the phone, no. I don't know what all that stuff is for over there. Yeah. I wanted to be able to talk to you guys, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Like I said, I see all the stuff, but I just don't know what it means. And I'm not gonna jibber jabber, y'all. I'm gonna finish my cover today. Unless I decide to go back and take another nap. But I mean, I was rested, but still, sometimes even if you sleep good, you still want to sleep some more. And I still got coffee in my pot. I forgot to take it and put it in my thermos because I don't think I'm going to drink that second cup of coffee today. I'm just going to have one now and save the other one in my thermos and have that with lunch. And I'm not cooking today. I have not chicken pot pies. I got turkey pot pies up there that I can eat. I've got chicken breast, but it don't taste like chicken to me. I got hamburger. And I think I better use that green pepper because it was looking very suspect when I looked at it this morning, I have some green peppers in the freezer, that I usually put up there, and when I'm ready for them, just take them out of the freezer. But this is the fresh one that I had bought earlier in the week, during this week. And last week, should I say. And I was looking at it, and I evaluated it, and I said, this is getting a little suspect. So I'm going to have to go in there and cut that off because I'm not going to use it today. So I'm going to cut it off and, get the seeds and all that insides out, and then put it up in the freezer. I'm going to rinse it off, of course, and put it in the freezer. I put paper towel in there to soak up the moisture. Oh, Anaconda. And they got a nerve to want you to pay to see that old movie. $7.99 on Prime, y'all. That's crazy. Are y'all going to see Melania? I wish I would. I mean, if it comes on TV, yeah, I'll go watch it. But I'd be dying, which I don't go to the movie anyway. But like I was saying, I'd be dying if I'd go to the movie to pay for it. No way. What's the point? Oh, I think I swallowed too fast or something like that to make me burp like that, y'all. So you forgive me, please. The Hillside Strangler. Hey, that's on MGM. That's a documentary. This is a docu-series. You can see enough of that other kind of stuff like that on Prime. People killing people, lady killers, men killers, serial killers, and all the other kind of killers that you see. Yeah. You can see that right there on Prime. I ain't paying to see nothing. They want me to pay. I ain't paying for no Netflix either no more. I'm paying for Netflix before, and then I wasn't watching it. And Stars, the part of Stars, because I was watching Power. That was good. Power was good. That first part of Power, the part that was free, and then after that, they want to start. Now this is on Stars, and they want to start charging you after the Power Book 2, I think it is. I forgot which one it is. But I said, I don't want to see it. I'll probably go to sleep on it anyway. But I watched most of it. I followed that first part. That first part was good when they had Ghosts on there. Ghosts and Tommy. They were buddies. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to get off the video, y'all. And get up and get the crochet. And on that note, I go with love. And I'll see you again soon.